Great morning, daughters from Zion. So, the word of the week is stubborn faith. And how I came up with this word, it's from the service that I was in yesterday that was preached by Pastor Garth Lindsay. And felt so encouraged after receiving that word. And today, I want to encourage you all as well. So when you're stubborn about something, it means that you're strong-willed about something. You do not want to let up, and that's combined with your faith. If you think about it, when you have a stubborn faith, you are going to have a strong-willed faith. So I was reminded yesterday of Jacob and how he wrestled with the angel. And great morning. How he wrestled with the angel, and he would not let off the angel until he got his promise. He got something, because he yearned for a change. He yearned for something. And a lot of us in the group, we are we're standing on God's word, yes, but are we being stubborn about it? Are we going to him and reminding him about his promises? And Pastor Garth also shared a video of a man, it's on Sidroth, and this guy, he was a drug dealer, and he went, he lived in China, and he had a partner, and the partner said to him, no, it's time for us to get out of the game. We have a lot of money. Anyways, he did not want to let up. When he took a first class flight to LA to convince his partner not to give up. When he got there, his partner had a Bible, and he was saying, no, I want to get out of the game. I've made up my mind. And he tried to preach to him, and because he didn't, ain't nobody was preaching to the partner, but he took up that Bible and he started to, and God was ministering to him. However, this guy says no, he's not going to give up the game, and they had a deal with some Colombians to do. And these Colombians are the same persons who they have dealt with numerous times. And when he went and the deal was through, he asked them, bring him back to the airport so he can jump back on his flight to go back home. They took out a gun and they shot him. One time in his head, fly through his skull. Another time it came down through his hit out his jawbone, went down to his spine, and they took out a knife after that and stabbed him 16 times. And to make matters worse, they threw him out of the car, and how he got found was a car ran over him, literally ran over him. And the person who ran over him called the ambulance brought him to the hospital. He was dead on arrival because he was there so long he bled out. The doctors pronounced him dead. But what's profound about this was his mother. His mother's prayer was, because the doctor was on the phone telling her about the autopsy, why he died and everything. And the mother said, put the phone to my son's ear, because that is not my son. I need to make contact with my son. And her prayer was, God, this is not my son. My son is alive and he is a minister. You promised me a minister, and this is not my son. My son is saved. You promised me that my son would have been saved. And immediately after she prayed, her son started breathing. Glory be to God. Her son got life again. And today, because she had a stubborn faith and stubborn on the promise that God had for her, she said, I am not letting go. I am not letting go of it. And trust me, after, I felt so encouraged, because at times we all go through stuff, but this week I want you guys to have stubborn faith on the promises that God has for you. Come on now. If you see something is going a different way according to the will of God, according to what he promised you, have stubborn faith to call on God and say, no, this is not what you promised me. Stubborn faith, guys. Have a blessed week. Hope this word will encourage you as much as it encouraged me. All right, I love you all.